Hi everyone, it's Sylvester Stonehenge. I'm going to give you a short demo on what to download and then how to navigate our trial schedule that we will be sending in a link in an email for the trial. First things you need to get is the Google Sheets app. So you're going to go to whether you have Android or Apple, you're going to either go to the Play Store or the App Store, and you're going to search for Google Sheets. So we're going to go to the search bar and we're going to search for Google. Sometimes it doesn't take my pen input, so we will search for Google Sheets. So that's what I'm entering to Google and Sheets. Well, we have it here. As you can see, it says Google Sheets, so we'll tap on here. And this is it right here. Now, you just want to download that, or I've had it on the cloud, so I'm going to press that, and we're going to wait for a quick download. Doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, great. Let's open it up. Okay, so now that we've downloaded the Google Sheets, let's open it up. And this is what it looks like. All right, that's fine. If you have a Google account already that you should have signed in for or signed up for, either a Google account or a Gmail account, you'll be able to sign in, and then this is what it'll prompt you to continue as whoever you label yourself as, and then we have Google Sheets. So this will list your actual Google Sheets. It won't list mine unless it's shared, but this is not important. We won't really have to go into Google Sheets for the simple fact that the link will start this app immediately once you press on it. So we're gonna get out of this, and now that we've downloaded Google Sheets, which is right here, I'm just going to take it real quick and just move it over. Okay, so there's Google Sheets. What we're going to want to do now is go into our mail. All right, and I just want to open my mail. All right, and there's going to be, I sent myself an old email, so we're going to go to the sample trial link that you receive. Open link. Okay, great. All right, so now Google Sheets has actually opened automatically from that link. Now, what needs to happen usually in the very beginning is you're just going to resize it. I'm going to use my fingers right now to resize it to show you. This is the you resize it to just like that. Okay, and this is the information page. It takes you straight to our information portal. All right, which shows you obviously the trial schedule. Obviously, this is provisional. It changes as people come and go from the trial. This information here is just a scroll down as far as what we need and instructions. So I've given everybody, as initially for information, the trial schedule, information to download Google Sheets. Now, we're also going to be, during the trial, using GroupMe. All right. I've given instructions here on and links on how to get GroupMe for your iPhone or for your Android. You can just click on, use my finger, click on that, and then you can go to open link and it'll take you to the GroupMe for the Android, or if you click on that box and then open link, it'll take you for the iPhone. And we scroll down, and after you follow these directions, just read them over. Once you've jumped through all those hoops, at the bottom goes, then you can actually join our Barn Hunt chat room, basically, for everybody during the trial. So we can all get in contact with each other very easily. I've also included, and these may change for now, but I've included our Wi-Fi network for people who have, you know, poor reception with their cell carrier. All right, so let's go over this trial here. All right, so this is, you're viewing this in Google Sheets. All right, and let's take a look at our options here. Right now, I don't see any options down here. It's in view only. So what you want to do is you want to go up to this small check mark up here, and you want to press this check mark. Great. Okay, so now that takes us to this bottom menu. As you can see, you see info and check-in. If you scroll to the right, as you can see running order and then our maps. Okay, so this is our sample one. So these are basically your tabs as far as what parts of the spreadsheet you're allowed to access. You can also tap this area right here with these little bars, and it'll show you the same. A menu will pop up, and those same tabs are available. So you can see that you start on the info page. There's a check-in page. There's a running order page, and there's a map page. So it's no different. So let's take a look at when you get here, how you check in. All right, so you're going to go to the check-in page. Okay, so same thing. All right, when you get to the check-in page, just resize it for your phone. Okay, so I'm going to resize it so it fits the phone nicely. So it fits my screen nicely. Perfect. There we go. All right. So as you can see, you'll have the check-in, the sheet, and the date. All right, so check-in sheet and date. So you make sure that you're on the right check-in sheet. I mean, you're only going to have for each trial on Saturday and Sunday, there's going to be check-in sheets for that. So I've put in some mock names and dog names. So you scroll down to when you find, you know, yourself and your dog and everything you've entered, and you actually check in. Now, how we do that is actually really simple. All right. I'm just going to give an example of, you know, checking in this first dog here. I'm just going to tap, my finger here. I'm just going to tap that. All right. As you can see, you get a little check mark on your name. All right. And the line changes. So that's a check-in. So that dog at that point, you are checked in. Crazy It's One. Let's look at Crazy It's One. Okay, so the poodle is still in Crazy It's One as well. Let's pick the same one. There we go. All right, so we've checked in the same dog for Crazy It's One and Crazy It's Two at the moment. All right, great. So let's just say that's all we're having, just for demonstration purposes. We just entered two Crazy It's One and Crazy It's Trial 2. All right, then what you want to do, again, if you want that bottom menu, you're going to confirm with that little check mark to get out of this page, and that little menu is going to come up again, right? The one where you can scroll or tap these bars. Okay, so that's the check-in, basically, really simple. Then let's go to the running order, and we'll go back and forth from the running order to the check-in. So I'm going to go to the running order, and again, I'm going to resize the running order. Great, there it is. Okay, so there's the running order for the trial. This is a mock trial. And as you can see, everywhere where there's a check-in, that's where we actually have somebody running. So we can go down to Crazy It's One and Crazy It's Two, and the dog that we checked in will actually be listed in real time in the running order. So I'll give you an example. So this is the entire trial. It'll be posted under the cafe as well, okay? And that'll be on screen. But I'm gonna go to Crazy It's One or Crazy It's Two back at the check-in. So how do I get back to check-in again? All right, so I can either scroll here, right, or hit this little menu bar. And if I don't see a little menu bar, okay, there's gonna be that little check mark you can check to get that little menu bar down there. So let's go back to check-in real quick. And let's go back to Crazy Eight's 1 and 2. And just for purposes of let's check in everybody. So I'm currently checking in everybody. So all these dogs are checked in now. As you can see, they've changed colors. And let's check in 2. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, great. So now I've checked in everybody in Crazy Eights 1 and Crazy Eights 2. So again, the menu's missing, right? It's not here or there. So I'm going to go to that little check mark up top, and I'm going to confirm that. All right, great. Now we got our menu back down here. Let's go to the running order through here, because we've always gone through this area. So I'm going to click on running order. There they are. Now let's scroll down to Crazy Eights 1 and 2, and now all the names have been filled in. Okay, so you have to make sure you check in for your name to appear in the running order. All right, and then you know exactly when you're running, as far as blind 1, blind 2, or blind 3, and what position you're at. Okay, so these numbers right here label your position inside the blind, whether you're in position 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, obviously. Okay, that's basically it as far as checking in and then taking a look at the running order. Okay, so here we are, no menu on the bottom, little check mark up top. Let's tap that check mark for the menu. And then the last tab I have is the maps tab. So that's going to be, I'm going to post all the maps there, obviously on the day of the trial. They won't be posted before that. But on the day of the trial, the maps will be posted very early in the morning, and you can take a look at them. So we can either tap here or tap here and get that little menu again. Let's go through maps. Okay, so here's the maps page, and we'll go through that resizing again real quick. Okay, fantastic. And here we are. Okay, you have the instincts, and these are just sample maps. This is actually a previous trial that we've had of our maps that we've given. So you'll get the maps as far as the lower level where the tunnel is. Right, so you see what the tunnel looks like for your class, and then you also see the top layer. So just as an interesting, so it goes all the way from you get all the classes and all the maps. All right, sometimes the maps, it is a little easier for the maps to turn your phone this way. Okay, boom. And I'll resize it again for the entire phone, and then the map, if you can see, the map gets pretty large, and then you can keep scrolling down for that. So let's put my phone back in this area again. Let me flip the flip screen again. Put it back. Okay, so I don't have a check mark. I don't have a little menu down here. All right, just scroll to the top, and then the menu will come up. All right, so I'll go. Let's go back to info. All right, so it should be relatively easy for everybody to just go to any page on the spreadsheet, either the check-in. All right, I can go this way, the running order, and once you've resized it, it stays that way. Okay, so it's nice. You don't have to keep resizing it for every time. It should be really quick as far as going to the check-in. Or going to the info. All right. Okay, thank you. And I should be posting some type of survey for you guys to answer some simple questions as far as what was difficult about this or what was easy. I really like to know. That way I can make it a better experience for everybody. All right. Thank you. Bye.